Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, my dear students, grade 4. Yesterday we took the present continuous. And today we'll take the past simple. Before we take the past simple, I want to ask you a question. What is the past simple? The past simple is something that happened in the past and finished. Okay? Things happened in the past and finished. Okay? Let's take the form of the past simple. First, let's take the form. Okay? The past simple is divided into regular verb and irregular verb. Again, the past simple is divided into regular and irregular verb. Regular or irregular verb. Okay? Let's take first regular verb. If the verb is regular, we add D or IED or ED. Again, if the verb is regular, we add D or IED or D. Let's take an example. For example, if the verb ends with E like this, okay, look at move. The verb here ends with E, so we add ED. So the verb will be moved. Look at move. If the verb ends with E, we add ED. So we add D when the verb ends with E. We add D to the verb if the verb ends with E like move. Okay? Move, change into moved. When we add IED, look at IED. For example, if I give you the verb study, look at study. Study here, the verb ends with Y. The verb ends with Y and before it a consonant. You know the difference between consonant and vowel? Y here before it a consonant, so we change Y into IED. Again, when Y before it a consonant, we change Y into IED. Okay, shabab? طيب. If I give you another verb like play, look at play. The verb here ends with Y and before it a vowel. Ends with Y and before it a vowel. Don't change here Y and add ED. If the verb ends with Y and before it a vowel, don't change Y and put ED. If the verb ends with Y and before it a consonant, change Y into IED. If the verb ends with E, we add D only. Understand now? Okay. Let's take ED. When we add ED, we add ED if the verb doesn't end with E or doesn't end with Y. We add ED. For example, if I give you the word watch, the verb watch. Look at watch. Look at the verb here. The verb doesn't end with E or doesn't end with Y, so we add ED. Watch it. Another verb. Finish. The verb doesn't end with Y or E, so we add ED. So the verb will be finished. Understand now? This is a regular verb. Okay? Look at irregular verb. Irregular verb. Look at regular verb يا شباب and take care. In irregular verb, we change the verb. We doesn't add ED or D or IED. Again, in irregular verb, you should keep it. You should keep it in your mind. Okay? It doesn't have a rule. Okay? It changes the verb. If you have an irregular verb, it changes the verb. For example, if I give you the verb go. If you saw the verb go, change it into went. Because this is a regular verb. But go, change it into went. If you see the verb go, change it into went. We have many irregular verbs يا شباب. We have many. I give you some. Okay. If I give you the word eat, the past from eat, ate. Another verb. If I give you the word see, the past from see, saw. If I give you the word speak, the past from speak, spoke. We have many irregular verbs. But I have a question now. How can you know the difference between regular and irregular verb? You should keep them. We don't have a rule for this. If I give you move, moved, study, studied. Okay? You should keep them as you see them. Okay? Go, change it into went. Eat, change it into ate. See, saw. Speak, spoke. Okay, shabab? You should keep them as you see them. Okay, now? Now, let's take how to make negative form. How to take negative form. If you want to make negative in the past simple, we use didn't. We use didn't. Look here. If you want to make negative, we use what? Didn't. We use didn't. We use didn't. Let's write negative form. Negative, we use what? We use didn't plus infinitive. What's the meaning of infinitive? Don't add anything. After didn't, don't add anything to the verb. For example, when I say I played football. This is a sentence in the past simple, okay? I want to make it negative. Who can? I want to make it negative. Okay, if you want to make negative, put didn't before the verb ya shabab. So the sense will be I didn't. Okay, we put didn't here before the verb because the verb is in the past. The verb here is in the past. So the sense will be I didn't play or played. If you put didn't here, okay, we put the verb infinitive ya shabab. It changes the verb into infinitive. It changes the verb into infinitive, okay? So we delete ed from the verb. I didn't play football, okay? Look at negative here. If the verb is in the past, so we put didn't before the verb and put the verb infinitive. We don't add anything. Okay, understand now? Okay. Let's take how to make, this is some sentence. Let's take, Tom understand. How can you make it negative? Tom didn't understand. We put didn't before the verb. Another verb. She catch. She didn't catch. Okay? Another verb. He swim. He didn't swim. Right, ya shabab? Okay. I think it's easy for you. Right. Let's take how to make a question. How to make a question. Let's take how to make a question. Make a question. How to make a question in the past simple. In the past simple, we ask with ya shabab, did. We put did at first. At the beginning of the sentence, we put a did. Let's take an example. When I say, she studied, for example, English. Okay? I want you to ask a question here. If you want to ask a question, look at the verb first. Look at the verb. Studied here in the present or past? Yeah, studied here is in the past. So in the past you ask with? Yeah, we ask with did. So the question will be, did, because the verb is in the past. Did she study or studied? Look at the verb. If you have didn't or did in the sentence, it changes study or it changes the verb into infinitive. So, did she study English? Okay, shabab? Did she study English? Let's continue here. Let's continue. Yes, look at this sentence. She eat. I want you to ask a question here. She eat. يبقى we ask with did. Did she eat? Did she eat? Another one. She sleep. Huh? Did they sleep? They sleep. Did they sleep? Huh? Mom feed. يبقى did mom feed anything? Jane buy. Did Jane buy? Okay? You know the question now? It's easy. Okay يا شباب? Let's take another thing. Okay, I want you here to put the sentence in the past. Okay, easy for you to take the past simple. يبقى at the end, if you want to put the verb in the past simple يا شباب, the verb is divided into regular or irregular verb. If the verb is regular, we add ed or d or ied. If the verb is irregular, we change it. Okay, you should keep them. For example, go, went, see, saw, eat, ate, speak, spoke, and so on. If you want to make negative, we use not. We put didn't before the verb. We put didn't before the verb, and the verb after them infinitive. If you want to make a question, we start with did. We ask with did, and after it, verb infinitive. Now let's take an exercise to see if you understood or not. Look here at number 1. She not at my jokes. She not at my jokes. Put the sentence in the past. Which one? Laugh or laughed or laughs? Which one is in the past? Yes, the second one. She laughed at my jokes. This one is right, okay? They not at breakfast. They not at breakfast. Cooked or cook or cooks? They, which one is in the past? They cooked. Excellent. Cooked, number A. He not the stories. Listen, listens, listened. Which one is in the past? Yeah, listened. This one. They not the pots and the pans. They washed or wash or washes. Which one? Yeah, number A, washed. We not the sunrise. Watch or watch it or watches. Yes, this one. Watch it. Watch it. You not the tent. Cleaned or clean or cleans. Which one is in the past? Cleaned. Yeah. He not cards. Play or played or plays. Yeah, played. Okay. They not a mountain. Okay. Climb, climbs, climbed. Which one? Climbed. Okay, this one. Let's take this one. Did you not breakfast? Did you, space breakfast? Cook or cooked or cooks? Look at did ya shabab. Look at did. If you have did, put the verb after it infinitive, okay? But did you cook or cooked or cooks? Yeah, cook, because cook here is infinitive. Don't add anything. Did you cards? Did you play it or play or playing? Did you play? Because did after it infinitive. Did they climb? Did she make the tent, for example? Okay? Let's take number 3 يا شباب. Let's take number 3. Your mom baked a cake last weekend. Okay? I want you to make a question here. I want you to make a question. In the past simple. Okay, we ask who's did. Did your mom bake? Same. Don't change it because you used did. Did your mom bake a cake last weekend? Easy. Look at this one. You phoned a friend an hour ago. Did you phone a friend an hour ago? Is it easy? Look at these verbs. Write the past symbol of this verb. Write the past symbol of this. Take, talk. Drink, drank. Write, wrote. Give, gave. Think, thought. Have, had. Okay? Look at this sentence. Negative. I want you to make negative. Number 1. It rained yesterday. I want you to make negative. Who can? In negative, we put didn't before the verb. Where is the verb? Rained. Rained, okay? So the sentence will be, it didn't rain. delete ed, okay, from the verb. It didn't rain yesterday. Look at number 2. We ran to the tree house. The tree house, okay? So, the negative will be we didn't run. Change ran into run because ran here is in the past simple. It is an irregular verb. We didn't run to the tree house. Okay, shabab? You understand now? We have some key words that come with the past simple. Keywords. We have some words that comes with the past simple. What's the keyword? Yesterday. The second word. Last. The second word. Last. The third word. Ago. Ago. Let's last. Last, for example, last year, last month, okay, last year, for example, or last month, or last week, for example. Ago, for example, I say 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, and so on. Okay, shabab? These 3 words come with the past symbol. Okay? This is the past symbol. Okay? So we finished our lesson now. Thank you for listening and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.